Hi, it's Sarah.
I'm sitting here with a cup of tea, and I've been thinking a lot today about where I came from, how I got here, and where I'm going. Thank you for being here with me, for following this messy, beautiful journey. It means more than you know. I've been at the new job for almost 2 weeks now, and something happened today that made me reflect on my whole life.
Let me tell you about it.
This morning started like usual. Mr. Rodriguez knocked at 6:30. Leo got up without too much fuss, and we made it to preschool on time. I'm starting to feel like we've actually got this routine down. At work, Jennifer called me into her office around 10 a.m. My heart jumped a little. You know that feeling when your boss wants to see you and you immediately think you did something wrong? But she was smiling. Sarah, I wanted to check in.
How are you settling in?
Any questions or concerns? It's going really well, actually. Everyone's been so welcoming.
Good.
Because we're really happy with your work. You're catching on quickly, you're organized, and you bring a calmness to the team that we needed. I didn't expect that. I thanked her and went back to my desk, but I couldn't stop thinking about what she said. Calmness.
Me.
The person who cries in bathroom stalls and panics over spilled juice. At lunch, Patricia invited me to eat with her again. We've been having lunch together most days now. Today, she asked me something personal. Sarah, can I ask you something? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Sure. Leo's father. Is he in the picture at all? I took a breath. I don't talk about this much.
No.
He left when I was 7 months pregnant. Just walked away. Said he wasn't ready to be a father, that it was all too much. I'm so sorry. The weird thing is I saw it coming. Everyone saw it coming except me. My mom warned me about him from the beginning. Said he was unreliable, that he'd break my heart. But I was 26 and in love and convinced I could make it work. I paused, remembering. I grew up in a small town in Ohio. My parents were high school sweethearts, married for 30 years. I always thought that's how it would be for me too. Find someone young, build a life together, grow old together. That was the plan. Life rarely goes according to plan, Patricia said softly. No, it doesn't. When I got pregnant, I thought maybe it would bring us closer. Instead, it pushed him away. And when he left, I felt like such a failure. Like I disappointed everyone, especially my parents. What did they say? My dad was furious. He wanted to track him down, make him take responsibility. My mom just cried. But then she helped me pack up my apartment, drove with me to the city for a fresh start, helped me find that little place I live in now. She didn't say, "I told you so," even though she could have. I smiled, thinking about my mom. We didn't have the closest relationship before Leo. I was always a bit of a disappointment to her, I think. I dropped out of college after 2 years because I hated it. I worked random jobs, waitressing mostly. I was kind of
Drifting.
And then I got pregnant, and she probably thought, of course she did. But she helped you anyway.
She did.
And something shifted between us. It's still not perfect, but it's better. She calls every week now to check on Leo. She even said she's proud of me. Patricia reached across the table and squeezed my hand. You should be proud of yourself. What you're doing, raising Leo alone, working, building a life, that takes real strength. After lunch, I got back to work, but I couldn't stop thinking about everything. About the girl I was before Leo. Directionless, unsure, trying to find myself. About how becoming a mother, as terrifying as it was, actually gave me purpose. At 5 p.m., I picked up Leo from preschool. His teacher, Miss Amy, asked to speak with me. My stomach dropped. Is everything okay? Oh, yes. Actually, I wanted to tell you that Leo has really blossomed these past few weeks. He's more confident, more vocal, more engaged. Whatever you're doing at home, keep doing it. I drove home feeling lighter than I had in months. That evening, after dinner, Leo was drawing at the kitchen table while I cleaned up. He looked up at me suddenly. Mama, tell me a story about when you were little. What kind of story? A happy one. I sat down next to him, thinking, okay. When I was about your age, maybe a little older, my dad used to take me to this park near our house. There was a big oak tree, and we'd sit under it, and he'd tell me stories about the animals that lived in it. Squirrels with secret kingdoms, birds that could talk, raccoons that were actually wizards. Leo's eyes went wide. Really? Well, no, but it felt real when he told the stories. And every time we'd go, he'd add more to the story. It became our special thing. Do you miss him? I do. He lives far away now in Ohio. But I call him sometimes. Maybe we can call him this weekend, and you can tell him about your dinosaurs.
Yes.
I want to tell Grandpa about my T-Rex. After I put Leo to bed, I did something I haven't done in months. I called my dad. Sarah? Everything okay?
Yeah, Dad.
Everything's fine. I wanted to hear your voice.
And to tell you that I'm okay.
Actually, I'm more than okay. I got a new job, Leo's doing great, and I think we're going to be fine. There was a pause, and then I heard his voice crack a little. I'm proud of you, sweetheart. I know it hasn't been easy, but you're doing an amazing job. We talked for almost an hour. About Leo, about the new job, about the neighbors who've become family. And for the first time in a long time, I felt like maybe I wasn't such a disappointment after all. Maybe I was exactly where I was supposed to be. You know, I used to think my life went off track when Leo's father left. Like I'd somehow failed at the plan I was supposed to follow. But sitting here now, in this little apartment, with my sleeping son in the next room and friends across the hall, and a job that values me, I wonder if maybe this was the right track all along. Maybe I needed to get lost to find myself. Maybe I needed to have my heart broken to learn how strong it really is. Maybe I needed to become a mother to discover who I was meant to be. I'm not the same person I was 4 years ago. I'm not even the same person I was in that first episode when I told you about Leo's birthday. I'm changing, growing, learning. And I think, finally, I'm becoming someone I'm proud to be. Thank you for walking this journey with me, for listening not just to my struggles but to my story. If you're still here, if this resonates with you, please subscribe and stay with us. Share this with someone who needs to know that it's okay to not have life figured out, that it's okay to take the long way around. We're all just finding our way. I'll be back soon with more.